What's up, guys? This is another unboxing. You guys know what the series is about. So I'm collecting all the Sabbath albums and ordering, and this is actually the special one I talked about here. So here it is, right here, and here are the ones I have so far. Before we go anywhere, I have Self-Titled, I have Paranoid, I have Master, Volume 4, Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, Sabotage, Ecstasy, Never Say Die, Heaven and Hell, My Rules, Born Again, Eternal Idol, and Dehumanizer. The Otto Domani box set doesn't count. So, but here we go with the next album. This is an interesting one. Here we are, The Devil You Know. Yeah, this is the only album I have in hell. I do call this the 19th album. This is The Devil You Know. So this comes pretty much after Forbidden. So now I actually do like this album. I think it's one of the it's kind of like in the mid-range albums. So I'm gonna take it out of the flap and get to it here. Okay, so here we go with the album, The Devil You Know. Now it should say I should open it here. Maybe I find a good way to open it. Now this is actually an import, similar to Born Again and the Eternal Idol I have, and 7 Star I'm also getting is also a import, and now these are actually imports from Europe. Now I do know this album is out of print, so the fact I got this sealed is actually pretty cool. I don't know if they still make it over there, but now this is the only one I'm gonna be having that has it in the glass case, in the plastic casing. So here it is. Let's open it up. Here's the disc. Heaven and Hell. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. But this is Heaven and Hell, The Devil You Know. This is really, really cool. I really like this. There's nothing really on here. Here's the booklet. I'm gonna go carefully take it out. Try not to, destroy it like I did with some of the other ones I have. So right back with that. Here we go. Here's the booklet. Remain its shape here. And then here's the back. Here it is. Adam and Evil. Fear. Bible Black. My favorite song on the album is Double the Pain. I like that one. Rock and Roll Angel. Turn of the Screw. Eating the Cannibals. Follow the Tears. Nowhere. And Breaking Them. Now, this is not the streaming version, which has the live versions of I and Die Young. So what do I think of this album? It's actually a really good final album for DL. I know this was actually the final album he ever did, ever, and that was because about a few months after this he got stomach cancer, and he died from it less than a year later. So now I actually get to say this. I officially have all the DL albums of Sabbath completely complete. As you guys know, there are 2 others. There are 3 others, I mean. So the first one is Heaven and Hell. The second one is Mob Rules. And the third one is Dehumanizer. And then the fourth one is technically The Devil You Know. So here's what we have for all the albums so far. So here are all the albums. Got Self-Titled. This is the American version. I do want to get the British version. Paranoid. Master Reality. Now, before you go anywhere, the Anno Domini stuff will not count, because I want to get the standalone versions of those when those come out. Volume 4. Sabbath. Bloody Sabbath. Sabotage. Technical Ecstasy. Never Say Die. Heaven and Hell. Mob Rules. Born Again. The Eternal Idol. Dehumanizer, and The Devil You Know, which is a Sabbath album. 13 is about ready to come, and so is 7-Star, but 13 is coming in first. And that will be a separate unboxing. So, actually, no, I'll keep this for tomorrow, so that's what I have so far, and I'll see you guys in the next part of the video, which will be 13.